off this run. I think I'm like really hot or something. It's kind of discouraging.
Oh, heading to our weekly family business meeting. Short sleeves.
Sidewalk chalk.
Our front yard here. It's like a street. This one's going this way. A lot of houses.
Do you want this? I hit a wall.
Why do you think my fork was right there?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Staking your claim.
I never thought you'd ask. Just finishing up our business meeting here. What we do is I just like write down stuff that is on my mind. Sometimes it's future stuff that we want to get done. Sometimes it's things that I'm having like a hard time making a decision on. Like one of the things that I brought up today was there's two projects, creative projects, that I both feel like are really important. And I was just getting Cammy's feedback on what she thought I should prioritize. It was helpful for me just to get it out of my head because without talking about it, I just like go in these like mental loops and I don't do anything. And sometimes just getting it out and getting someone else's feedback, I've noticed is really helpful. And then there's other things like there's some construction projects around the property and we're just trying to make some decisions about how much money to spend or if it's worth it to move forward.
And we're trying to schedule longer runs because we have less than 2 weeks now before our marathon run.
So we have today,
Thursday, Sunday, and then Tuesday.
So we have 4 more runs left. And the last run we did, which was 10 miles.
It was hard.
You were like dying.
Yeah. So, hopefully we can get ready in time.
These business meetings, they don't feel very sexy in a way, but when I look at this right here, this is just a bunch of things that we've talked about and things that have gotten done. We've noticed that there's a lot of emphasis on like the bucket list or the big grand events, but the big events are just kind of like a series of a bunch of small events getting done. And what I like about this business meeting is it kind of reinforces the habit of just conquering little tasks, because when the little tasks sit there and they get old, they develop this mindset of like, doesn't matter, we'll just do it later, who cares, put it off.
And then it's a bottleneck, and then it doesn't allow other things to get done. Ben's gonna stay here.
Now that Cammy's gone, I need to start working on this project. Let me show you guys. I know this doesn't mean anything to you. I wish I could show you the physical thing, but this right here is our book. This is the 3rd draft. I lost track of our book, and it's 140 pages so far, so I need to read this entire thing and go through and make final changes before it goes to editing. And I only have 2 weeks to do it. And it's kind of fun and it's kind of hard. It's just like a slog, and now I need to get started. I got through about 23 pages. It's so crazy to think that what I'm reading is about where we were 1 year ago from right now. We were still in the middle of this stuff, this snow, and rain. There's this one day I read about where it was so windy that we slept in a ditch. I don't even remember that. Oh, it's crazy going back and looking at these memories. I think it might be an okay book. It is 12 days until we run the marathon. Today, we are gonna run 10 miles. Thursday, in 2 days, we're gonna run another 10 miles. This Sunday, that's gonna be our longest run. We're gonna run 13 miles. Next Tuesday, we'll do another 10 miles. Thursday, we'll just do a little short run. And Sunday, 26.2 miles. So to break up the run, all of these days here, we'll do bubble tea, all the long runs. So we're gonna start at home. We're gonna go standard run across the bridge. Then we go all the way the end to Sawyer Point. Then this is where it gets interesting. We come all the way back to the baseball park. It's Main Street. And then we go to bubble tea. Then we just come back regular.
Like where the Reds baseball stadium is?
Yeah.
First? I don't know if I should take Leia or not, because when we did 7 miles, she was kind of struggling with 7 miles. It must be 10 miles.
Someone's not able to do the full 10 miles, eating too many prime rib bones. So I think you're staying home, Leia.
In the years past. I am not looking forward to running this 10 miles, but I know it's what needs to be done if I want to run 26.2 miles in less than 2 weeks. I've been having some anxiety over, oh, did we train enough? Is this, but I do this every single year, and we train like very similar every single time, and we're always fine. But I just think I need to worry about it for some reason. I'm excited to go to bubble tea, and it does feel good to accomplish 10 miles when it's all said and done.
That's where we're going.
Could just be because Rainier is still only 3, but I don't think I want any more babies. I was hanging out with a friend and her baby, little baby today, and I was thinking, he's cute, but I don't really want one.
The bridge is still closed.
I'm not really feeling that great today, but I wanted to go on the shorter run, but they convinced me to stay and do the long run.
This run. I think I'm like really hot or something. It's kind of discouraging. Oh, those are nice chairs. I need some bubble tea.
Because it's Hoo-Day season.
Hoo-Day season?
Yeah.
All right, I'll sign it. Where do you want it, front or back?
Anywhere you want.
I'll do it right here. I'm gonna sign it F, F, T.
Fuck the police.
That's T, not a P.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good one. There's been some tears shed, but we persevered and we made it. They don't give out water, but I told them we'd promise to respect the employees, the establishment, the community, and the environment.
This lady at the bubble tea place is really funny and really like nice. And you'll like order something and then she'll recommend something else that's better. And it actually is better. She's not trying to like scam you. Maybe she is, but it is better. She's good at it.
How you feeling now?
Fine.
Told you, huh?
I haven't started running yet though.
Huh? .8 miles to home. All right, her feet are hurting, her heels, but we got new shoes coming for you, okay? They should be here any day now. All right, we got 1 mile left. Okay, so that was 10 miles in 2.5 hours.
I kicked my butt. It's so hot out.
Running like is never fully natural. It's still hard to get out there every time. I think the difference now is we know we can do it, but it's still a decision to do it every single time.
Yeah, and especially these longer runs getting ready for the marathon. I told myself, this is just like what you have to do in order to run a marathon. You have to have these longer runs to build up. And we don't even like do it right.
How was that?
Fine. It was still hard, but after I drank some bubble tea, I felt better. If I would have gone home, I probably would have just like eaten a bunch of pot stickers and felt really happy. But then when you guys got back, I would have probably been kind of like, I don't know, disappointed that I didn't do it. But I felt better after got bubble tea.
All right, well, good job. The hard part for me is I want to encourage her to stick with it because I believe she can do it, and I believe it's better if she wants to do the marathon that she finishes this training run. But I also don't want to pressure her to a point where she doesn't feel like she has the choice to quit. And she has the choice. All of our kids have the choice every time to quit. But I think it's possible to encourage her so much that she doesn't feel like she has the choice. So I'm glad she stuck with it.
Yeah.
It's hard though.
It's a fine line. It's hard to know how much to push them and encourage them to keep going and how much to just say, yeah, if you want to quit, go for it. We wouldn't physically restrain her.
All right.
But, yeah.
Dinner's in 20 minutes. We'll see you guys tomorrow.